I wrote Know Yourself based on my wonderful journey with wisdom teachers and Tibetan Buddhist monks and people that have entered my life over the last 30 years that have impacted my way of thinking in major ways. And I wanted to share some of these learnings and ideas with my friends, my family, and with people I don't know, because I believe it could make a difference in your lives. So many people are lost today. They don't know who they are. They haven't taken time to really meditate and think about their values, their tradition that they've been raised in, and why it's meaningful to them. And I encourage the reader to take time to think about the tradition you were raised in and how it impacts your life, and how those values define who you are. And then be open-minded to learn even new additions to that tradition or philosophy that you already follow to make yourself the happiest, most compassionate person that you can be. We live in this beautiful world, and it has its challenges. I've certainly faced them myself, losing my father and my mother and loved ones. And yet, at the end of the day, it's the quality of the journey that defines who we are. And I believe the quality of that journey can be enhanced by spending time to get to know who you are and asking yourself those important questions. Why are you here? How can you make a difference? What tradition have you been raised in, and how do those values that you've been raised in define who you are, and how can you practice those traditions more deeply and more meaningfully in your life, and how you can open your mind to even newer ideas and add on to your basic philosophy or tradition of life. I often say, if I were a tree, my trunk would be Christian, but my branches would be Judaism and Hinduism and Buddhism and Sufism, and so many traditions that I've been very fortunate to study and learn from, to have had amazing teachers and friends and family members that have taught me so much about love and compassion and equanimity and the connectedness of all of us, the interconnectedness of all of us. And I wanted to share some of those ideas and how meditation has changed my life. Having a meditative practice has changed my life for the better. It's made me a calmer, less reactive person. I feel we live in a very challenging world today, between social media and negativity possibly that we read and are exposed to that we weren't years ago. And it's important to train our minds to be more positive and to focus on the good and be grateful, and to really spend time every day thinking about how do we want to live our lives, and spending time getting to know who you really, really are.